Well, hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play Total War Warhammer 2. This is episode 8, I'm IVATOPIA. Alright then, we are currently continuing the campaign with, I don't know how to say the name, Oxyotl. Like, we might actually be failing at this episode or next episode, depending, and if it is, we'll probably restart a new campaign with someone else. Again, I love the game, I'm just not very good at it. I like RTS, not very good at them. But anyway, a little quick announcement. I technically announced this on Friday for my Sausage episode at the end of it. I believe it's Friday's episode. But hopefully just do so over a minute or two before we'll get going with the game. Basically, as you are aware if you watch my channel, I was trying to get stuff done before October. We are now, after recording this on the 18th of October. Because of personal things didn't exactly happen. I want to get done by then, and then also because of two events. Something happened I didn't want to talk about. And another event in December, we're supposed to be moving house. Well, the moving house apparently has been pushed to January, February right now. Hopefully get pushed further, but at the moment it's January, February, what's kind of messed my schedule a little bit. On top of that, the other event was me and Super Tiffy in real life, not the IWD game, because when I say the IWD, because I'm an IVATOPIA head announcer and that's more of a caricature, more of you being heel issues, etc, etc. So that's not really me when I'm doing that, that's me playing a character. Same with Super Tiffy in that, because she's very mean and stuff in that, that's her playing a character. But the real life people, like when I'm doing this, for example, or when she helps me with Divinity, the real life us, we have actually just had our first, technically second, but I'll go into that in a second, our first baby. We've named her Aurora, her first name, middle name is Destiny, obviously because that's her surname at the end of that. And before people, because I didn't explain this on Star Citizen, people, oh, Aurora Star Citizen. Technically, yes, technically not. Super Tiffy came up with the name Aurora. She's thinking of, like, I think Sleeping Beauty and Aurora Borealis, because she's the lights reminds her of rainbows. And that's why I said technically second. About a year or two ago, I talked about it a little bit on the channel that I was really going through some personal issues at the time. Basically, we had a miscarriage. And it was awful, and that's when, again, I didn't want to go into it, but basically that's the gist of it. So technically, Aurora is our second kid, but we never had the first. So she's only kid, but technically second, that's why I'm saying technically. And she wanted that name, and she went to me, Aurora, what do you think of that name? And I was like, my first ship is Star Citizen, Aurora, yes! And then afterwards, I said, I can't believe you told me no Star Citizen names. And she's, what do you mean Star Citizen names? And I said, my first ship in that. She's, I completely forgot that was your first ship. But hey, you liked it before that, so yeah, I did. So that's why we done it. So she's not named after the ship because Tiffy technically picked it, but I agreed because of the ship, if that makes sense. And we found a lot more links to it too for us on personally as well. I love wrestling. My dad, when I used to ask him his favourite wrestler, he would say Triple H. When my mum would ask her, she would say Jake the Snake Roberts. Apparently, I didn't know this if he found this out, but apparently Triple H's daughter is actually called Aurora. So I was like, wow, we're naming our daughter, technically again, I found this out after. So there's a link to Triple H through that. Well, it's a link to my dad's favourite wrestler, so a link to my dad, as you know, has passed. Swine flu when he was 48. So I thought, oh, that was awesome. And then I looked at the Witcher series, and I didn't realise, but when the Witcher Game 1 was made, it was made on the Aurora engine. It apparently was upgraded from a different engine earlier, but that during that time period it was called the Aurora engine. So there's a link to Witcher. I love Spidey, I just need a link to Spidey now. But we keep finding links. Also found out that my mum's middle name is named Dawn. Apparently Aurora stands for Dawn as well. I didn't know that. So there's like all these extra links we're finding linked to name for her. So yeah, before people start saying, well, you killed it, Star Citizen, not really. Super Tiffy definitely didn't. I can agree because of that, but I found more links since, so. But that's the whole reason, and she gave birth on the 8th. So we were in hospital for 3 to 4 days. She was supposed to be due on the 12th. I was hoping she would be like 2 weeks behind to give me more time to get stuff done, but apparently you have to induce after a week behind. Well, I didn't know that, but she didn't have to induce anyway. And also that's why I've fallen behind with this stuff, because I didn't respect or realise there'd be so many appointments. Like, it's almost every week there's a doctor's appointment, then the following week 2 doctor's appointments, then the following week, oh, we have a week off, the next week 2 doctor's appointments, then the following week a doctor's appointment, then the next week doctor's appointment. It's like, like every time that's happening, that's taking time off when I could be doing the channel and getting where I wanted to. On top of that, lesser spent, I finally got my friend Parality to start playing Star Citizen, even though he's had it for ages, and we were sitting down like once a week, except for the last 2 weeks because of giving birth and everything. and having a good session of Star Citizen. But on the side note, instead of me sitting there, oh, I'm going to do an hour of Star Citizen, maybe give 30 minutes and I can edit and give it to you. We've been playing for like 4 or 5 hours that day, and then I'm going through trying to edit that stuff. So I'm way behind on the editing of that. The stuff I'm editing right now is actually me, Supernova Tiffy, and Paralyty, and I believe I've got like another hour to get through, and it's just me and him for some sessions. But yeah, that's basically just of everything's happened. Also, now I've got to get used to having a kid in the house. On top of us not being moved, it would be moved before that happened, but like I said, everything's up in the air. So please bear with me if you watch my channel. If for some week Warhammer doesn't come out, or Star Citizen doesn't, I miss a week here and there because of the situation. As right now, Aurora is sleeping, Super Tiffy is also trying to get some sleep. So I thought, try and get this done, because this coming up Sunday is the last episode of this. Episode 7 going out, I believe. So I'm hoping I can do 3 weeks worth of this today, and then I can carry on with the rest of my channel later on, but we'll see. As of now, Divinity, we're run out of them. Obviously, some Tiffany helps with that. That's for Friday, so fingers crossed I get up in time with her. We can get some done this week. And IWD, I have 2 episodes complete, with the exception of when she sits down with me and does the announcing. Because I was in the middle of doing one, and that's when we gave labour, basically. Well, not on that point. Basically, I did half of the episode, and the next day I was going to finish it off, and then we had to go. Labour. So I got back, finished that one off. So I got 2 episodes sitting there, but I've got to sit down with her, and she's super tired right now, so I'm hoping we can get up for Friday and the following week, and then I've got to work on the pay-per-view. So yeah, so if there's any parts of my channel where something hasn't gone out for a week, please bear with me. Trying to get used to having a kid in the house and learning how to look after it. Well, I don't know why I said it, looking after her. And that, looking after my daughter and stuff. And my Supernova Tiffy, obviously she's off maternity leave right now, what helps, but the goal is she will be going back to work, even if it's from home, and I'll be the one mainly looking after her. But they said, because she's breastfeeding, to keep breastfeeding for at least 3 weeks before you start, pumping, giving the bottle version, but I would need to take over. So she's looking after a lot more of me right now, but I'm still trying to learn the stuff, and hopefully I could get with the bottle stuff for her when Super TV does go back to work. And then I'll be trying to do my channel on the side, so again, please bear with me if there's I miss the week here and there. I'm trying my best to push it forward so I can have that month off, that 2 months off when I move house to get the house sorted and all that stuff. But we'll see how everything goes. And my goal was, once we were in the house and we got into a nice routine, hopefully start doing Twitch on the side as well. But that's obviously been delayed now because the house has been delayed. That means getting into that nice routine with the new house is going to take longer because we can't get there as fast. So if I do get to Twitch, it's probably going to be like the second half of next year at this point instead of the first half, like February onwards, like my original goal was. But anyway, I apologise for, I was going to do this for 2 minutes, but it's like 8 minutes of the episode, so I might give this an extra 8 minutes or 10 minutes episode, so I do 25 minutes. Let's push it to 35, shall we, to give you a bit more. But that's the gist of where I'm up to right now with real life things, and obviously the thing I couldn't talk about was, of course, the pregnancy. And the reason I didn't want to talk about it, because we had a miscarriage. In the past, I didn't want to jinx anything. And speaking of that, obviously in IWD, I talked about earlier, the caricatures, so to speak, IVATOPIA, so if you have a kid in that, that idea came about because we were pregnant, but it was set to happen a few months later than the actual, when it basically went in real life. And then, obviously, with the miscarriage, I remember to talk to Super Tiffy about it. I was going to do storyline with it, with them two. Is it okay to do it, or do you think I should just drop it? And she's, no, I could do it. And then that's kind of turned its own thing now, where IVATOPIA's kind of got multiple people pregnant in that to say it is and stuff, an announcer. Because obviously, his version, he's supposed to be a former awesome wrestler who's retired from injury. He does keep getting back in the ring, gets doctor's orders. And he's kind of get manipulated a lot by the women in it, it's a type thing. And I see his character, he's a cross between the King, back Attitude Era thing, and knows more about stuff with JR. He's just like a cross between them. But anyway, so yeah, so when they talk about his 4 or 5 kids on that, that's just for the storylines on that. That's not real. Real life, we have 1 daughter now, and we lost 1 from a miscarriage. So, anyway, let's get on with this. Like I said, we're about 9 minutes, so we'll go to 35 to 25, so you've got like a full episode of this at least. I don't know how much of this episode we can do before we actually lose. I might have to start a new version anyway. But yeah, that's a gist of where we're up to with the channel and some of the stuff that's been happening, why it's been struggling with some of this stuff. Okay, so on to the game, shall we? We're trying to hunt this guy, and he was running away, and if you know last time, or I think it was last episode, episode before, they wiped that out, so I need to take that back, and he's going to go for this time. One thing I didn't realise, what's why it's minus me, that you know that thing where they can randomly spawn an army to intercept them? I thought it was like a one-off fight. It wasn't. They're here. But this army's probably... Oh, that's actually quite weird. It's probably why they're running. Cause you... Yeah, you got stuck there, didn't you? Okay, so I have to enter... Resolve, what's wrong with this? Skip this location, end turn. Dagger. What's dagger? Oh, what's to repair these? I guess. Oh, that's how you repair dirt. Because I've got to get them down. Ugh. Words aren't coming out now, people. I got to get rid of them and then I can disband this army. Or spread some of it into the others because of this. But if I disband them now, we're going to be dead. I'm hoping I can fight them quickly and teleport him. I believe you can only teleport here though. I don't think you can teleport down there. Is there a way to check? It's not the web. Right, vision node ones. Yeah, fudge. I could take the javelin now. Ah, because remember I lost my other hero here. I could tell him now, but they're still going to attack this thing. Don't want to add anything here because he's going to wipe it.
I'm not wait through scat.
Courts. Add a lord to it. Maybe that would deter him, or he could fight them off. Okay. Just I've got to watch the money because we're managing it right now. It's like 3 turns, so I've got to get them expanded. So basically I got 2 turns to kill them before I have no money. But then again, I'm going to take my turns down with this. What do you have? Hero recruit plus 2 rank, local province. What does that mean? Oh, does he start off at level 2? Or does he just make a create a hero after him? He gets plus 2. Psychology, speed, strider, charge bonus. Let go with the hero recruit. Basically, I'm going to have to disband these after the fight. Okay, I can get one of these instants. They should be a lot stronger. Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, God. Oops, not the thingy, sorry. That's all I'm going to get. So basically, I got to go to turn, fight, kill, disband, or I'm screwed. Keep. Yeah, I know. Gonna be minusing, but hopefully. Oh, he's running the right way. Or is he? Seriously? He's connected to that, so shouldn't... I could try retreat, he's going to catch me. They always do, but... Maybe he can't run next turn, and then I can catch him. Maybe he won't, for once, won't chase me. He did... Oh, he couldn't reach! Ah, because he went all the way from there. No, there he goes. I said this episode ago, I don't understand how that mechanic works in the sense that every time I do it to an unplayed character, they always get away. When they do it to me, they always catch me. Just created you, and you're not immortal or anything, are you? Great. I've just got this god-like character. He hasn't been able to join an army and they're already taking him apart. Yeah, I think this particular campaign, people, is poop right now. And my little trying to pull it back, I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, I believe episode 9 will be a new campaign. We're picking a new set. Like I said, I've got to get better at it. I need as much as we can. Please work. Give me like 30. Come on. Oh, this went up. 16. What can you even do? So I've yet to use him. And this unit gets hurt, it may go on a rampage against nearby enemy units, attacking the closest one, ignoring any orders. He needs everything he can get right now. Is that all he can do? Obviously that's the only move he has. Can I retreat him by any chance? I don't even have options to retreat. He has no option for retreat, does he? Do we have anything we can hide him in? No, we've got no way to get him closer. Fudge. This is awful. Oh wait, he has some hints here. Fireball, okay, that's something. Moderate magical damage. Self-ally, casting fire cloak. Piercing weapon damage. Okay, so he must be melee to even have that. Unless that's for other people. This say self, didn't it? Self or ally? What does it last for, by the way? Maybe we kill off the actual leader. They'll run scared. How we got no chance? Go for him. There's not much I can do, is there? I can make him a rampage mode, but then he's going to attack anyone anyway. So. He's almost lost his finger already. Come on, you must be a god. I guess who go on rampage just destroy them. I don't know. I'm just hoping to kill him and he just panic. Wow. He's dead already. Fudge. Ugh. Lost 6. Yeah, I think this campaign's over. What we'll do, we'll try to save it here, but I don't think we're going to be able to. We'll do a new campaign next episode, and maybe at a later date come back to this, unless we move on to Warhammer 3 at that point, depending where we are. Basically, it's this turn I've got to put it back or we've lost everything. I'm kind of hoping he can't die because he's an immortal god, but or whatever he's supposed to be. Well, I got a feeling he's dead, and he barely did anything. Yeah. Oh, well, he killed 15. Well, he killed 15. He did something. Wasn't a lot, but he did something. We're at about 20 minutes-ish, so we said we'll go to 35, don't we, for this episode. So I'm hoping I can at least do these battles for this episode for you, but we'll see. First start from scratch next episode, ideally. Seriously? Oh my god, how much can that guy move? Wow. He's... Oh my god, there's another army there. I thought... Oh, I thought that was the only one that attacked that. Huh. Them two taking on probably a lot more than what that says. Let's have a look. Yeah, we might be starting at this episode, people. I guess it would be how many episodes? Roughly 25 minutes each. Technically, the first episode's an hour, so I generally push them to an hour, don't I? First episode. So if you know how many episodes I can keep going and not fall apart. Like I said, I love the game. I'm just not good at it. I feel generally better at the battles than the actual map stuff. But obviously with these odds, I don't have a chance. What's that random thing there? Oh, they started on us straight away. Great. That do. Focus instincts instantly affect target area. What's it do? What's it do? Lizard men stops rampage. Oh, okay. So they start running. Kill that thing, that'd be good. Or just let it roll you over. Yeah. Do you have any abilities other than that? You know, my god, look at that. How many? Oh my. Wow, look at that, people. Help! You fighting? Fight! Chance. Oh, there comes the end. So we can stop that, please. Very nice. I've got a nice little thing on the back of it, seen that? I've never noticed that before. It's like pumping it to move it. Just shoot that rat! Wow, the hero's there. He actually lasted long before. There's little one. Keep fighting! You versus everybody! 2. He's doing pretty well. He was doing pretty well. Ow. This is a great game to come back to, is it just after give birth? Well, obviously Wi-Fi didn't, obviously, but you know what I'm saying. Why did that bring this city into it? That's why I built them, to reinforce the city. They were built inside the city. That's a good and bad thing with this game, though, isn't it? That all the races are different and some have abilities like that, how they can bypass stuff. Obviously, I built them as defense for the city, and the city didn't help them. Because they must be able to bypass it in somehow. What kind of defeated the purpose of doing it? Because, like, wasn't my guy? He's got something he can learn that to bypass it at some point. Wow, one of us survived. Way! Captured 14. They lost 20. Oh. He survived? See, they were supposed to support this. Again, with this mount, I don't think we could have won. But still. Yes, we'll sit about for the end, shall we? Yeah, I don't think it would have made much difference personally, but it would have hurt him a little bit, especially if the second group didn't show up. You know, it's just one of the groups. We might have had a chance, but with the second one showing up, that chance went out the window. Just attack at this point, we have a chance. What's this? That's cool. That's pretty neat. Oh, I didn't notice the summons when you do summons actually in the background. That's cool. So I thought if the summon wasn't actually part of the fight, you wouldn't see it. That's pretty cool. That's nice, I like that. Oh, I should probably watch the fight. Like I said, I didn't really think I had a chance. I just told them for tart. I'm trying to be more tactical. I thought they had any chance in hell of winning this. So we'll have to kill that stupid thing. Anyone have any abilities? No. Guys, you want to kill that off? That could be a small victory killing that thing. That. How detraction is. Kill it. Nope. Wow. Wow, just raking in losses now. I thought I was going to have an uphill battle to pull this back, but I didn't expect it to be this devastating. Lost 75 remain. Huh, they basically just gave up. Didn't they? Yeah, you only fought. What the hell, guys? You at least could have fought to the last one of you. Call yourself lizard men. Seriously? Another one. You know, 2 wasn't enough. Just bring another army. Oh, why not another one? Yeah. Wow.
Your treasury is running dry, my
No,
lord.
sir.
Soon you will be out of coin. Take action now to mitigate the threat of bankruptcy.
Either way, take action. When basically I'm losing every single place. Battle is a blood-soaked affair, limb severed. All armies and factions. And this sucks because he's right here, so he can attack that. If I go for him, he's going to run away. If I go for him, he's going to run away. Then he attacks that. If I go this way, he's going to attack that. That one can come and attack that.
No.
Who are you? Look like a chubby Geralt with Elpheus. They're finally full. But yeah, I know there's no way pulling this back, is there, at this point? Because yes, I could teleport here. And it would reset me where I was. Yeah. I think we have to set with, oh, this is over. So we're going to exit, and we are going to go to main menu and pick a new one. I think we'll pick it now. And the next episode we'll have to do it. Because yeah, I could technically teleport there, but then they're going to destroy that anyway. So, my choices are, again, I could continue doing the campaigns I was doing before, or pick a brand new one. Because, you know, that's the one we're doing. Remember, I started Ironbrows, the Slaughter one. Why don't we have a look at campaigns, new campaign. So we can do a full Mortal Empire. We can go for I had Vortex again. Let's look at the races for this.
There is no limit to my
Alario.
serve the
Our future.
Dragonfire runs through my
That was the one I was
None
attempting,
can
wasn't it?
best me in battle.
I feel, you know, I like lizards because we just did, attempted one. Should I say, not did, attempted. We should pick a different race of lizards for the next one. So for that sense, that's a lizard out for this next version. Even though on lizard I do like him. I did like him, it's just got overwhelmed. Maybe be the guy who wiped us.
Heed me or perish.
We shall eviscerate.
Only I.
He looks pretty cool.
Son of
The calf will not be bested.
ever.
Oh, was you the one I was playing? It's the one with the dragons. I thought it was you.
I was born for glory.
Oh no, okay.
Every beast is mine to command.
So hands capture out of against beasts and summons. Oh, okay, so you're the equivalent of him, but he's dragons, you're against beasts in general. Okay.
Hydra. Dragons. All obey me.
I've never played the rats. I don't know if I should play the ones that just wipe me out.
Chief
I've never been
Master.
attracted to them at all for some reason. Attracted as in playing them, not going, oh my god, I think they're sexy. Not that kind of attractive.
The vampire.
I had a very quick go at them off the channel.
Ready to cast.
Tides off.
Power shall.
Sigla does not shine with us.
There is.
Maybe I should look at that as well. I didn't even think of that. I'm just picking the race I like the best. Why don't I look at the actual... It tells you, doesn't normally. Oh, these are hard difficulty. I thought it tells you somewhere.
All fear the Pirate King.
I thought it tells you, like, oh, this is an easy race, this is a hard race. Or am I mistaken with that?
All life is
Am I mistaken?
experiment, yes.
Passive. Difficulty. But that's just a well, what I'm telling him is like, oh, he used a hard race, so if you put it on hard, so you should this up, it make him harder. I thought there was something that told you that about that particular character. Factions.
All the warps now.
Is that any other section? Died Vortex, maybe? Or they just got rid of that stuff from now on. Because certain races and characters are harder than others depending where they're based. And I thought it told you somewhere.
Revel in slaughter.
Shut up, demon.
Shut up! How's not going to tell me? Okay, fine, whatever. We need to know that anyway. Get back to picking up the way I was picking.
For chaos.
Tempest in kind.
Chaos. Technically, it's one of the campaigns that was started with him. What was more fun than I expected it to be. What else?
Wild as flame.
Ooh, the twins. They were quite new, weren't they? Would we want to try them? Maybe.
Protect
So they don't have to just be a male character, do I? I could go with
The
them.
sanctity of life.
Demoiselle de guerre. Who wishes the grail?
I never
Obviously, he's the one I like the best.
Shield.
She was added
For
new.
Bretonia.
battle time.
Tiffy liked him the best.
They will all pay.
Queen of
The fun.
We had a lot of trouble with them on our campaign, or when I was playing as him,
My blade is
and
ready.
Tiffy was playing as I've lost him. This dude.
The eternal
We had a lot of trouble with these. I think it was her, and when she gets with her husband, they're like unbeatable against us.
is over. The biggest.
I might try them twin. Unless anyone else to catch my eye, them twins.
I must fulfill.
I kind of wish there was a female dwarf for Tiffy because she loves playing like she loves dwarfs. And I know she prefers playing females, so I do prefer playing guys.
Never waver.
The nation calls.
Defender of the Empire's blessing.
All of them.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna try twins. See what theirs is like.
pure as starlight.
Forge of the Darth. Craft and upgrade unique weapons, armor, and items offered by Master Smith Lord. Oh, that could be good. So we're crafters. All armies, so they're more arrow based. I like cavalry more though. They will have cavalry, won't they? Hopefully. Hook riders. Guess that's the kind of cavalry in the sky though, but that should work. Missile units. Flying units. Okay, yeah. Of a great ego when the skies are dark, need is great as noble avions come in the aid of their elven friends. Hawk riders, the bond between the elves and Hawk is unbearable. Okay. And stag knights. So that's cavalry. Yeah, okay, we'll go with them. Let's start with the twins. Was this first healing? Heal the world's forest in return for powerful faction-wide bonuses. Wool and deep roots. Wood elves armies can use a network of ancient tree roots to avoid impassable terrain and travel vast distance between forests. Oh, so that's a bit like the dwarf stuff, isn't it? Underground and everything. Missile focus, elven units, froster with a variety of enhancement arrows. Okay, let's try them. We're basically at 35 minutes, so I think. Oh, we'll let I'll do the next episode. We'll let this load up and we'll see what it says next episode. So, like, subscribe, make good stuff. See you next time. I've been awesome. Thanks for watching. Have a great one day. And we'll do them next time. Bye.